Just 10 cents a day helps fund local programs like Scenic Stops, Northwest Ohio Journal, and BGSU Brain Game. Watch, connect, explore.
I would say in most cities there's some form of a circus training program, whether it be aerial fabric, which is pretty popular, trapeze, aerial hoop, juggling, acrobatics of some kind, whether it be hand balancing or acro yoga. But when I got here, I came here to teach at BGSU, and there was no aerial silk facility. I decided to offer it on my own to the community and started teaching classes sort of on a lower scale, and then it's just gradually been getting bigger. So we're now in the Collingwood Art Center Theatre, main theater, and really big stage. We've done a show here and are teaching classes in here weekly now.
It's very empowering. Almost any circus art is incredibly empowering because you're learning new skills, you're doing something fun. It takes something that was out of reach that you would maybe see like only folks in like circuses or under the big top or in a parade where you have to stand on the sideline, and then now you can do that.
I see several students that as soon as they tried it, they were in love and can't get enough of it. You know, as much as their body will allow them to do, they're doing. That's exactly how I felt when I started. I was just so in love and so excited about it and, you know, intrigued by all of the possibilities.
It gives me goosebumps, and it always has. It's feeling almost weightless, feeling like you're flying, being up above the ground, the big dramatic drops, just the incredible grace and strength.
The kind of people that I find take these classes are adventurous. They're generally people that are excited about exercise on some level, but not always. Sometimes they've tried out other forms of exercise and it just didn't work for them. But they have just an adventurous spirit and excited to try something new and test their body limits.
A lot of people think it's just arms out and you can balance. You use a lot of these core muscles too. You'll be tightening your chest and your stomach muscles and tightening up your back to, you know, to kind of push yourself from side to side and keep balance. Different kinds of balancing will tax all those different muscles. But when I go and do silks, it's still going to tax my body.
I love all the beautiful, freaky people. It's a very specific kind of person that seems to be drawn in here, and they all have, you know, this terrific unifying things that bring us all together.
It's so fun. It's so much fun, and it has so many applications. And I believe strongly in having a sound mind and body. So my happiness is really bound up in my physical health so deeply, and I think a lot of people's are.
It's a mind and body exercise. This goes beyond just working out for an hour and going about your life. And if you're willing to commit to this, I think it's one of the most rewarding things you can do.
This fulfills that need to be creative, exercise, and also explore my own limits. So I just see that as being really empowering.
I would like for it to grow to the point where we're going into possibly public schools and having some of these circus skills become part of physical education. You hear all the time the horror stories of climbing that rope in gym class. Oh my, it was terrible. This is fun. It's like, why do I have to climb a rope? It's like you can climb a rope and you can do this amazing thing. Yes, you can throw a ball at somebody's head and call it dodgeball, but you can throw a ball to somebody and they can throw it back to you and you're juggling. And exercise won't be boring for them anymore. They'll actually go out and exercise because they've found like a fun way to be active.
Scenic Stops is brought to you by WBGU-TV. Support great local programming by giving now at wbgu.org/pledge.